Hello, hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for coming to the show. I'm Veronica with Majority, New York City's premier Asian American sketch comedy team, and we are so excited for the show because we are co-hosting it with HAPA Mag for the 3-year anniversary. Congrats, HAPA Mag. We've got a great show for you. We've got musicians and comedy because we're mixing it all up. And sometimes we got music and comedy together. So definitely want to stay through all of it. And we're doing all of this to raise money for Asian Americans Advancing Justice. It's a great organization that helps fight for Asian American rights. And so there's not a lot of people fighting for it. So please help, especially with everything that's going on, being blamed for, coronavirus, which is ridiculous. But anyways, links will be in the chat and at the end. So please donate. Also, it's census time. It's due at the end of the month, and you must fill it out or we won't get represented. And because all the government funding for us depends on people filling it out. So you don't want to lose your congressman if you like them. You don't want to lose schools and hospitals and all the things that you need to live. So please fill it out before the end of the month. Actually do today. Why wait? So to start the show, let's go to Alex.
Hello everyone. I'm Alex Chester, the editor-in-chief of HAPA Mag, and I am so happy that you've decided to tune into our 3-year anniversary show with Model Majority. I'm excited to introduce you to our next guest, Carl Mann. Carl is a British actor of Chinese and English heritage, and he has worked internationally. He has played Aladdin in Disney's Aladdin, the musical spectacular at Disney's California Adventure. He also has played Fiyero in Wicked at the West End. How cool is that? Oh, and he just released his latest single, Bedroom, available on iTunes and Spotify. Oh, and please be sure to follow him on IG at Carl Mann Official. Take it away, Carl.
I must start now, it's clear, so it'll shock you to hear that I was a total dork in my freshman year. I was a loser, a mess, a loner, depressed, that every day I had to be me. I walked around hoping no one would see me. I'd lock myself in the guide's room and let the tears fall, till one day this custodian knocked on my stall, and he asked if I heard of the band The Grateful Dead. And I thought he might not be quite right in the head, but he changed my life around when he said, right now everything seems so important, but time rushes by at a clip. And when you look back, these high school years will be nothing more than a blip. So you might as well enjoy the trip. And he said, trust me on this when you're older and wiser and bolder and fatter, and you look back on this moment in time, the only thing that's gonna matter is, did you only do what you thought you should do? Did you dance monkey dance cause the man told you to? Or did you spend your time doing what brings joy to you? All you see is this old dude with a broom in his hand, but I followed my dreams and my favorite band. So don't sit on your ass waiting for life to begin. If you do what you love with your time, then you win. What a long, strange, wonderful trip it's been. Right now everything seems so important, but time rushes by at a clip. And when we look back, these high school years will be nothing more than a clip. Just a tale to tell that rings a bell. And so what the hell? We might as well enjoy the
We need to find someone new to sing Reflection for the live-action Mulan film to reflect the current diversity trend.
Yeah, I'm so glad Disney's finally getting in on it. I mean, it's 2018.
Yeah, Disney gets it. Diversity is future, and it's about time we capitalized on it.
Right, and it's about representation.
Exactly. Here's our chance for an Asian singer instead of having Christina Aguilera again. Don't get me wrong, I loved her in the original.
Okay, well, first up, we have Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He was great in Moana.
Hi, Dwayne. Can you please sing us your...
Finally, The Rock has come back to Disney. The Rock says, "When will my reflection show who I am inside?" The Rock says, "Can you smell what The Rock is cooking? And you're welcome."
What was that?
Disney wanted someone familiar? Don't worry. Next up is Aquafina.
Yo, what up?
Thank you for coming in, Aquafina. Love your work, and we think you'd be a great addition to this project.
Hey, thanks. I've always wanted to do something Disney.
Well, great. We're excited to see your take, but feel free to add your own flair.
My own flair. Got it. Okay. When? Tell me when. Will my reflection meet expectation for recognition? Show who I am, inside, side.
That was unique.
We'll let you know.
Yeah, cool. I'm out. Bye.
What was that?
The executive producer picture. She's Chinese. Christina Aguilera, what are you doing here?
Oh, where's this girl I see staring straight back at me? When will my reflection show who I am inside? When will my reflection show who I am inside?
You're hired.
What?
Thank you.
We did it. The bosses are going to be so happy.
What about diversity?
Oh, it's fine. We'll just give Christina one of those Chinese dresses and give her those fox eyes.
Hey guys, I'm HAPA Mag writer and hardcore nerd Nathan Liu, author of such pieces as Caught Between Worlds, The Untapped Potential of Asian American Horror. Check it out if you haven't already. But before you do that, put your hands together and provide a huge, warm welcome for our next guest, Jacob Shao. Jacob is an NYC-based actor and comedian whose work can be found on his own YouTube channel and with his sketch group, More Than Enough. He also co-hosted the YouTube channel Pretty Much It, which has 750,000 subscribers. Oh, and he's learning Chinese too. I think I needed to throw that in there. Follow him on Instagram and Twitter at Dr. Jakey.
Look, we've known each other for a few years now, and I just feel like I guess what I'm trying to say is, I'm crazy about you. I can't stop thinking about you. And I don't want to live the rest of my life in this crazy world without you. So, if you feel the same way, I just need to know one thing. Can I lick you?
stuck in the friend zone. I tell her 4 father fifths, 100 bands inside my shorts, the chino, the shits. Try to stuff it all in, but it don't even fit. Know that I've been with the shits ever since the shit. Yeah, I made my first million, I'm like, shit, this is it. 34 walk through, man, we had every slit. Had so many bottles, gave a lead girl a sip. Out the window of the Benz, so we get sitting in the rain. And I'm like, whoa, man, my neck's so goddamn cold. Diamonds where my teeth is sore. I got on me, said it blow. My money, they won't ever fall.喂，哎呀，切，可以了，可以了。哎呀，哎呀。
Call 1-800-5740.
儿子，我知道我不经常这么说，但我爱你，我为你感到骄傲。
The ambiguous, the ethnic Asian Jews, they can fit in anywhere they want to. The ambiguous, the ethnic Asian Jews, mixed race superheroes. The ambiguous, the ethnic Asian Jews, impressing people with their mixed race mixedness. The ambiguous, the ethnic Asian Jews, represent America, and they're sexy too. Here's the thing when you are so ambiguous, criminals will stop right in their tracks.
Thai? No. Korean? No. Russian? No.
What are you? Can't figure it out, mysterious. And now he has been handcuffed to the bench. The ambiguous, the ethnic Asian Jews, they can fit in anywhere they want to. The ambiguous, ethnic Asian Jews, mixed race superheroes. The ambiguous, the ethnic Asian Jews, curing glaucoma with Jason Momoa. I was blind, but now I see. The ambiguous, the ethnic Asian Jews, they can bring about world peace. Look at that, how to do that, their ethnicity is crazy, and they're sexy too.
Hey everyone, I am Allison Leah Bender and I am one of your writers for the HAPA Mag. You may have read one of my previous pieces entitled, Are You a Basic HAPA? I am so excited to introduce you guys to Brittany Carney. So Brittany is a stand-up comic. She's based in New York City, and pre-COVID, she's performed regularly at the Comedy Cellar, Union Hall, and various venues around the city. She's appeared in national festivals and also filmed for Comedy Central. Be sure to follow her on Instagram. Her handle is @Brittany_Carnage, and check out her website, BrittanyCarnageComedy.com. All right, take it away, Brittany.
Hi, I'm Brittany Carney, and I'm so happy to be in New York. I spent 3 months with my parents in the wilds of suburban Pennsylvania, where I was extremely busy, socially and emotionally regressing. My dad is black, my mom is half black, half Japanese, which appears on the new census as Ethiopian. And I grew up mostly in Tokyo. People ask me a lot, like, oh, Brittany, do you know a lot about anime? But I was in Japan, not the Midwest suburbs, so not as much. I was walking around outside, which you can do now, and I caught the eyes of this dog as it peed in the street, and I just thought, wow, I guess we're both mammals. But who in this exchange holds more power? Because dogs don't feel any shame to relieve themselves in public, right? But as humans, we cannot relieve ourselves in public without getting shamed, which is the same thought process I had when I saw a black dude wearing a Kid Rock t-shirt. I was like, oh, I do that in private. Weird. Things are going well for me. Otherwise, I've been writing some science fiction erotica, so things are good. The two lovers in my tale are 17th century astronomist Isaac Newton and the concept of gravity. Okay, so Newton inhaled sharply as his bridges fell to the ground, thanks to the eager force of gravity. This exposed Newton's ready erection, which he brandished as he said to his lover, "Do you see how it defies you?" Thank you. I would add more. There's only so much direction that narrative will go. I worked for a while in a museum in Philadelphia that had a bronze statue of Benjamin Franklin sitting down. You could sit in his lap because it's a hands-on experience that sort of invites you to feel like an old French slut, so sign me up. Benjamin Franklin had an interesting slang for getting drunk, and the deal is that the colony of Barbados had sugar plantations and made rum, so Franklin called the act of getting drunk off rum having been to Barbados. And I love to imagine him trying to make this a thing at a party and then just confusing John Adams. You know, he's like, "It appears our friend Jefferson has been to Barbados." And then Adams was like, "Does he have a bastard child in the Indians?" Anyway, I think that I could be Jefferson's type. Not my first white dude with a ponytail that runs an urban farm.
Hello again. I'm so excited to introduce our next special guest, Dylan Adler, one of the nicest people we know, as well as a super ridiculously talented actor, musician, comedian. He's been seen all over town in all the top clubs, as well as featured at the New York Comedy Festival. If you want to learn more, check out his website, dylanadler.com, as well as follow him on social media. And we have a special treat for you. Dylan is back to perform a song that we made together in honor of tonight's show. Take it away, Dylan.
Hi, my name is Dylan, and I'm really happy to be a part of the Model Majority HAPA Magazine show, and I'm going to perform a song, a really awesome song written by Veronica Dang about being HAPA. Disclaimer, I'm HAPA, and I'm in the dark because there was literally just a power outage. California wildfires are kind of crazy, but anyway, enjoy the song. If your mama or your papa are part API, then you are HAPA. And here is a list of some celebrities you may not know were HAPA. Have you had a Jason Momoa Samoa? He is part Hawaiian, in case you didn't know. Nicole Scherzinger, was the Pussycat Dolls lead singer, half Hawaiian Filipina judge of the Masked Singer. They are HAPA, yeah, they are HAPA, from their mama to their papa. They are HAPA, he used to sing on Glee. Filipino daring crises killed Versace. Also, the real murderer of Versace, Andrew Cunanan, was HAPA, so yay! Just kidding. Do you know who is part Maori? Acclaimed director Taika Waititi. Danny Pudi of Community loves kielbasa Indian curry. Do you know who's also half Indian? Sarah Ben Kingsley, who played Gandhi. She'll hit your balls, and she is HAPA, Haitian Japanese. Naomi Osaka, I fucking love her. She will also bust some balls for ya. Future Vice President Senator Kamala. They are HAPA, yeah, they are HAPA, from their mama to their papa. They are HAPA, and don't forget our fave HAPA of all, Keanu Reeves, we love. Look at all these amazing HAPAs, there's so many more, and they can't be stopped. Successful and talented and super hota. They are HAPA, yeah, they are HAPA, from their mama to their papa. They are HAPA. Happy Hanukkah.
Hey everyone, we are so excited that HAPA Mag is turning 3. In order to celebrate HAPA Mag's birthday, we are
giving away some free merchandise that you're seeing right here.
Yeah, so we're giving away this black tote bag, this black shirt right here, and a black sweatshirt.
In order to win, you have to follow us on Instagram, like this video, and tag 3 friends.
The winner will be announced next week. Thanks so much.
Peace.
Hey everyone, what's up? I'm Sam Tanabe, and I'm the managing editor for HAPA Mag. You can check out some of my pieces in the mag, like my interviews with actor Charles Melton and author Tori Eldridge. But right now, I'd like to introduce our next stand-up comic, Vince Chang. Vince is of Jamaican and Chinese heritage, a Blasian to most. He's been conquering the comedy stage since college. He grew up right here in the Big Apple and has been seen on Manhattan Neighborhood Network, True TV, and What's Eating Harlem. He's also the host and an MC for a national 3x3 basketball company called American Baller. He's also hosted international weddings all around the world. Chang's performed stand-up at legendary venues like Webster Hall and been part of the New York Comedy Festival. Be sure to follow him on Instagram at VinceChang21. His motto for people is to take a seat, grab a drink, and just laugh. So without further ado, Vince Chang.
Comedy via Zoom, boom, whatever it is. I'm wearing the mask because I don't know if I can transmit this virtually, whatever, because we know nothing about COVID. We don't know nothing, okay? The only thing we know is, just like me, it was made in China. That's it. That's it. Look, I'm not blaming my Chinese brothers and sisters, but y'all got the receipt. Y'all got the receipt, and the whole thing y'all ate. You got too hungry. You eating bats? What? It ain't like Spider-Man you ain't becoming Batman. What? And bats are not, they don't even look good. They don't, like, I've seen some weird dishes. Who was it? Like, that's delicious? Like, it's in your bowl and you just want to, like, I saw some videos, son. There's some Asian women that were tearing that apart. I was like, oh man, so no. I mean, look, that's where it was. It originated in China. And look, everything's made in China. Come on, everything. All right, this tie was made in China. The phone I'm recording, made in China. Look, everyone that's watching right now, you were made in China. And I can prove it, okay? All y'all had a mom and dad. And what they did, they got busy. On what? A mattress. Made in what? China, all right? All y'all made in China. If you're a hillbilly, probably in the back of a pickup truck, but guess what? All them parts, made in China. Anyway, my name is Vince Chang. How y'all doing? I'm actually Jamaican Chinese. That makes me qualified to be part of this HAPA. You know, being Jamaican Chinese is dope. It's an amazing mix. Like, my food is a lot more delicious than yours. I'm just gonna be like that, all right? General Tso's jerk chicken. You cannot mess with that. And if you smoke enough weed, that sounds like the most delicious meal in the world, all right? Next to Lunchables and something covered in hot sauce and chocolate. Because when you high, you just eat weird stuff. That's for sure. And I'm the last person you expect with my name. Like, I know what I look like. I look like a Dominican baseball player, and Beaker from the Muppets had a baby. Like that. That's all I got from me, all right? I got a little bit of Asian eyes, but that's about it. With my Asianness, I definitely did some research of being Chinese. I actually took Chinese for a couple of years. I did. You know, I know a little bit of Chinese. And when you take a Chinese class, they give you a Chinese name. My Chinese name was Lao Ming Shong, and that means shining warrior. It made a lot of sense, because I wore a lot of cocoa butter and Vaseline every day, so it fit. But, like, I sucked at Chinese. I was really bad at Chinese. And I had this dope little Asian teacher, and she was one of them Asian women that, like, shrunk with her age. You know how Asians, they don't age, okay? Like, me being Jamaican and Chinese, you can never guess how old I am, okay? I could be 137 years old. Black don't crack, and Asian don't raisin, all right? You understand? But this one, definitely aged. Like, she's one of them Asians that had like 7 teeth, 5 pieces of hair. She looked like Baby Yoda's mother. That's what she looked like. And the force was not with her when she got older. That was for sure. But she loved me for some reason. She really loved me. And, you know, I would fail every single test. Somehow I passed the class. I remember one time, I think it was when she gave me this new name that I guess she felt bad because I didn't know what it meant at the time. So even though my name was Lao Ming Shong in the class, she changed it for me. She said, Lao Ming Shong, you suck at Chinese. Like, you're really bad. Really bad. I love Asians. They insult you, but with like kind of respect. Like, you're terrible. Okay? Stop. Like, so she said one day, she's like, okay, stand up. I'm going to give you a new name to give more confidence in the class. It's like, all right, cool. She says, all right, your new name is going to be Chao Ko Li Ren. I was like, oh, that sounds peaceful, serenity. I was like, yeah, I like that. Chao Ko Li Ren. You know what that means? Chinese chocolate man. That's what it means, okay? And I don't have, I'm 6'3" with a mohawk, and I'm calling myself chocolate man. I'm gonna give people diabetes? That's that tough. Like, and I actually went to China, and I actually tried to use that as a joke, and I found some bad things. Chao Ko Li Ren is like the N-word in China, which I didn't know until I got there. That was very interesting. Cause it was like this. I was staying at a Marriott in Beijing, and I walked up, and lady said, hello, ni hao. And I was like, oh, ha ha, ni hao ma. She's like, oh, you know Chinese. I said, yeah, just a little bit shy. She's like, oh, okay. Oh, what is your name? And I went like, Chao Ko Li Ren. And she was like, oh. I said, no, I'm joking. She was like, oh, yeah, don't do that. No. Beautiful chocolate, man. No, don't. I said, okay. She said, okay, what is your real name? I said, okay, my name is Vince Chang. And she said, no. I was like, what? Apparently, they don't believe me at all. She's like, okay, what is your real name? I said, all right, we're doing Chinese. Well, sure. Vince Chang. She was like this, that's cute. No. Ladies, I had my passport, my driver's license, my confirmation, all saying Vince Chang. She said, no, you are not Chinese, okay? You're not going to come here and say, you like, that's a funny thing. Prove to me you're Chinese right now. Prove to me you're Chinese, okay? So I stood up and put down my pants. She said, hello, Mr. Chang. How are you? It's wrong. It's wrong. The stereotypes about Asian people is wrong. Like, I gotta admit, like, one of the most Asian things I've ever done was be in 4 car accidents. Like, I'm not gonna lie, we can't drive. Like, we can't drive. Like, I'm good now. When I was a kid, Like, I don't know with Asians, like, we can't look over the steering wheel or we calculate too much. What we got in mind, we're gonna break it, make another one, and we straight. Like, I don't know, but we got a lot of car accidents. But being in China, I don't know why. Look, I tried driving there. That is like Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory damn elevator. Okay, there's no just straightforward left, right. There's Willy Wonka. It was up, down, crap, right. It was insane. And somehow, I didn't see many car accidents. That's a lie. As soon as I landed, there was a pileup for like 7 hours. It was weird. But anyway, I love being a mixed baby. Mixed babies are dope, all right? We're dope. That's what it is. We bring a lot more characteristics in the world. We're taking different cultures and mending it into one, all right? We're basically like the living X-Men of the world, okay? Like Steph Curry is a mutant, all right? That's a mixed baby. You understand? A black man with green eyes, he got superpowers. White girl with a fat ass, That's a black man's kryptonite, but also she got powers as well, all right? And you know that's a mixed baby because she didn't get it from all that mayonnaise and Wonder Bread they eat all the time. But anyway, I love being a mixed baby. It's just like, it's like an amazing cocktail, right? Put different kinds of drinks together, mix it up, you take a sip, it's delicious. And the one thing, as soon as you drink it, you're gonna become addicted and it's gonna fuck you up. But the best thing about it is that you're gonna want some more. Anyway, thank you so much for listening to me. I'm your man, Vince Chang. This is dope. Shout out to HAPA having this amazing comedy show. I hope you guys have an amazing time. You got plenty more comedians to make you laugh. Stay safe in COVID. Black lives do matter to all my brothers and sisters out there. And that's it. This was dope. Peace out.
Hello, America. It's me, your Democratic Vice Presidential candidate and Senator Kamala Harris. This California girl is a proud daughter of Jamaican and Indian immigrants. And I want to tell you something. America, I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. Very disappointed. You're not wearing masks, you don't have a job, you're not married, you don't own a home, you're still living off your parents. All you do all day is make TikToks and drink bleach. Now don't make me get out the chopper. Just kidding. I'm not that kind of tiger mom. I'm a cool tiger mom. You think I'm a Skechers mom? Please. I rock Converse and Tim's. And Twitter has been losing their minds over it. Hashtag VP Sneakerhead. Some people say I'm the female Obama, but let me be clear. I'm not your cool dad. I'm your cool mamala who smokes ganja and makes Brett Kavanaugh cry like a little baby. But I digress. We say we're the USA. Well, I say, why aren't we the USA plus? Except under this administration, I'd say it's more like USD minus. Am I right? Let's get those grades up, America. Look, I know that you feel like the government has failed you and doesn't love you. But if you vote for me and my good friend Joe, I will Tiger Mom America into shape. And I still won't say I love you, but I will give you health care and a bowl of cut up mangoes. And maybe, if you're extra good, Mama will legalize that organic Golden State Kush. And for all the aunties out there complaining that I'm not president, have you seen Joe? The vice president is only a heartbeat away from the president. And that heartbeat is 77 years old. Please vote. And God bless America.
Zoom date. Zoom date. I wonder if I'll find my soulmate. Oh, Zoom date. Zoom date. The pandemic is a great time to consummate. No, it's really not, but I'm tired of being alone. So here I go.
Hey, wow, you're so pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I read your profile, and I can't believe how many guys have broken your heart. That really sucks. When the pandemic's over, I'm gonna take you out and treat you like a queen.
Wow. He's gonna treat me like a queen. Treat me like a queen. Treat me like a queen. It would be so nice to go out with you when this is all over.
Yeah, sure. Hey, you have a really unique look. May I ask what's your ethnicity?
Oh, well, I'm almost 50-50. 50% Ashkenazi Jewish, 50% Chinese with a little English and Native American.
So cool.
Hey, thank you so much for making time for me. When someone makes time for me, it makes me feel worthy, you know?
Sure. Yeah, time. Worthy. Hey, what's your ethnicity again?
what's your ethnicity again? I need to know. It's really important. Okay, I guess it can be hard to remember. It's 50-50, almost. 50% Ashkenazi Jewish and 50% Chinese, with a little English and Native American.
All right. So, what are you doing during quarantine?
Oh, well, I try and meditate and do yoga every day. How about you?
Yeah, sure. Meditation, yoga. Wait, do you like to do yoga because you're also Indian?
Oh, no, I used to get really bad anxiety. And, a few years ago, I had a friend.
Hey, what's your ethnicity again?
Again, he says, what's your ethnicity again? I need to know. It's really important. 50% Chinese, 50% Ashkenazi Jewish.
Yeah, well, hold on one second.
Oh, hey, I can't see you.
Yeah, sometimes I have to sit in the dark.
He is sitting in the dark. Is this guy a little crazy?
So, do you like a lot of different foods because you're mixed?
Oh, good question. I can eat anything from kugel to pork dumplings. I don't keep kosher. I'm a bad Jew. Can you please fix the light?
Oh, are you a bad Jew? Like a bad Japanese Jew?
No, I'm a Chinese Jew.
Yeah, you are. Mix it. Dumplings. Kugel. So unique.
You know what? I just remembered. I have plans.
Wait, hey, tell me again. Tell me what's your ethnicity?
Oh no, he says what? Your ethnicity again? He's a creepy dude. No! You know what? I'm not that lonely. Goodbye.
Yes!
Sometimes we get so caught up in our daily lives that we forget to take the time out to enjoy the beauty in life. Breathtaking. The simple act of paying attention can take you a long way. Excellent. The person who was holding me back from my happiness was me. Whoa. Whoa! By Keanu. For men, women, children, pets, and pillows. Whoa.
Hello, my name is Rebecca Lee Lerman, and I am a contributing writer to HAPA Mag. Maybe you have read my HAPA on a Boat series or followed along to some of my yoga videos on hapamag.com. I am thrilled to introduce our next comedian, Michael Cruz Kayne. Michael Cruz Kayne is a Filipino Jewish comedian living in Brooklyn, New York. You may have seen him on Late Night with Seth Meyers, The Chris Gethard Show, or High Maintenance. You may have also recognized his voice alongside Anna Gasteyer and John Cena for some podcasts for Audible. He's also working on his own podcast about grief coming out soon. Please follow him on Instagram and Twitter at Cruz Kayne. Everyone, please welcome Michael Cruz Kayne.
Hello, HAPA Magazine. HAPA Magazine, HAPA Mag? HAPA Mag? Is there a physical magazine? I don't know. Okay, anyway, I'm Michael Cruz Kayne. I'm coming at you live. Not live. I'm coming at you from my bedroom. You're getting the full experience. That's the bed, that's the boudoir. That's that. This is a Peloton. I have a Peloton. I can't afford a Peloton, but I have one. All the money that I have is in there. I started writing it. I was very skeptical. They're all like, this isn't part of my comedy. It's just something I'm saying now. But they're like, you ride and it's hard, but that's not why you give up. That's why you keep going. And I'm like, this is so dumb. And then 15 minutes into it, they're saying that same stuff over and over again, and I am sobbing. I'm like, only the Peloton instructors actually know me. Okay, anyway, I guess we'll do some jokes so you can get what you paid for. Did you pay for this? I don't think so, right? If you paid for this, I'm not getting paid for this. So if you paid for this, you can Venmo me directly. Look me up. Okay, I have to hunch over because my tripod is not big enough for me. I'm a giant person. I'm a giant man. Okay, when do we start doing comedy? Let's do a couple of jokes. I'm mixed race, that's why I'm here. That's how you found me. You have a fetish and this is it, and now you're watching it. I don't satisfy that fetish, I'm sure. When you were like, oh, let's find hot mixed people, when you got stuck with this study. I still haven't done any jokes. Okay, so I'm mixed race. Mixed race is the future. Everybody should be mixed race. If you're still one race, what are you doing? I'm mixed race. I'm running. It's like I'm running Microsoft Office and I'm running Mac OS Catalina at the same time. If you're mixed race, you're just one operating system. That's lame. Like, good luck converting files, my guy. Was that a joke? I don't know. Listen, if you have any tips for these jokes, if you have a better version of the jokes, I'm at Cruz Kayne on Instagram and Twitter. You can just DM me, and I will use your version. I will not credit you. You will. There's nothing in it for you except the sense of self-satisfaction of having improved a comedian's jokes. So you guys, just go ahead and message me any tips, or if you have questions, or if you have comments, or any compliments. Okay, I don't know if I've done a joke. Yeah, I don't know if anything that I've done yet qualifies as jokes. Okay, how about I'm Filipino, which is the best Asian to be. No disrespect to any other kind of Asian. I love all of them. Okay, so don't if you're Indonesian or whatever, don't. I love Indonesia. I wanted to say a few facts about Indonesia right there, but I don't have them off the top of my head. But maybe if someone from HAPA sees this, if you could edit in a little segment here where it seems like I'm saying a lot of Indonesia facts, that'd be. This is, 3 minutes, 30 seconds and not a single joke. Okay, Filipino. I am Filipino. So best Asian to be, nothing bad about being Filipino. There's nothing bad about it. There isn't. And if you know a negative stereotype about Filipinos, then I would say keep it to yourself so we don't have to hear it. The good stereotypes we get that we are great at singing. People say we're great at singing. That's true. I'm like an unbelievable, transcendently great singer. If you heard me sing, you'd be like, what the hell is this guy doing comedy? Why is he in this room and not at La Scala singing an opera? Again, if you could edit in the name of an opera here, make me seem smarter, that'd be great. I would appreciate that if you guys have the budget for an editor of that quality. The other stereotype is that Filipinos are nurses. That's not exactly right. It's sort of like a square rectangle situation where not every Filipino is a nurse, but every nurse is Filipino. You know what I mean? So like, you might be watching this right now. You might be a nurse and be like, wait, hang on a second. I'm not Filipino. Bad news. Yes, you are. We got you. You're Filipino by virtue. Once you sign the thing, now you're Filipino. Sorry. Actually, not sorry, because it's great to be Filipino. So you're sorry. That's who's sorry. Yeah, I accept your apology. Okay, those are kind of jokes. Jokes-ish, right? Let's see. My other half is Jewish. I mean, white. I guess white. Jewish, white. White. I look white. And no disrespect to white people. Love white people. Are you kidding me? Absolutely love them. No disrespect ever to white people. Top 10 race of all time, no doubt. They're definitely, I don't know exactly what the order is, and I wouldn't even want to say it because I would get in trouble. But whoever you are, if you pause the video right now, if you try and rattle off the top 10 races ever, one of them is going to be white, for sure. So no disrespect to white people, but when I think of my white part, I think of like Jewish. Like Bernie Sanders, like our Lord and Savior, Bernie Sanders. I'm a Bernie Sanders guy. I love Bernie Sanders. I'm not voting for him, obviously, now. I'm voting for the other guy, not Joe Biden. I'm voting for Joe Biden. I'm not voting for the other guy. I'm definitely not voting for. I'm not saying his name. I'm just saying his name. I'm going to show up. If I say it too many times, he's going to show up here. So, but I'm voting for Joe Biden. And if you're a Sanders person, you should vote for Joe Biden too, because we love Joe. I love him. I love Joe Biden. That's my guy, Joe Biden. I love him. I've always loved him from the very beginning. Everything about him. I love Joe Biden. And I am gonna vote for him. And then the day after he's elected, I'm gonna be like, fuck you, you piece of shit. What was I saying about Bernie Sanders? Oh yeah, like he's right about everything is the thing. Like all this, you're seeing it all now. Everything that's falling apart. If we'd just done the stuff that Bernie wanted to do, we'd be fine. But yeah, the big one that I feel like is totally inarguable is forgiving student loan debt. Bernie wants to do that, and some people are like, no, I had to pay my student loan debt, so you have to pay your student loan debt. And that's a crazy, vengeful, mean way to think about the world, right? It's like, you know, I had chlamydia, so you have to have chlamydia. Which, I mean, that's a bad example because that is how chlamydia works, but you understand what I'm saying, right? Okay, I think I have to stop because this has been 7 minutes, but let me say this. In those 7 minutes, what did you get? You got almost 2 jokes. I think if you go back through it, watch it again, you got almost 2 jokes. And if you have any punch-ups, any ideas, any tips for me, any just like unsolicited compliments, you can hit me up at Cruz Kayne, CRUZKAYNE on Twitter and Instagram, HAPA Magazine or HAPA Mag, whatever you're called. I literally love you so much. Goodbye.
Tonight on the History Channel, we revisit the childhood of Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, the young prodigy who took the music world by storm. Little is known about his childhood, but recently a discovery has been made that sheds light on his prodigious rise to fame.
Hello, young man. I'm Ms. Wong. I am from the Far East, and I am a very, very effective tutor because nothing is good enough for me.
What do you mean?
Well, where shall I begin? Your hands are too chubby, your fingers are short, your posture is horrible, and you're smiling.
But I'm always smiling. I love music.
Clearly, you're not working hard enough. Play something. It is advanced for your age, but you could always do better. I will deem that not good enough.
And though little is known about Miss Wong's background as an educator, we know this: no matter how hard Mozart tried, it was never enough for her.
That was not good enough, young man.
I wrote this song for your birthday, Ms. Wong. I call it the Magic Flute.
The flute? Why not focus on a more prestigious instrument, like the violin? Not good enough.
And I've just heard that I'm the most beloved musician in all of Europe.
That is good news, Wolfgang.
Really? You really think so?
Yes, it's quite good. Of course, it would be even better if you were the most beloved musician in the world. Where I'm from, no one knows who you are. I write to my mother and she says I'm wasting my time teaching a chubby-fingered little nobody.
Wait, so you're saying you're not good enough for your mother?
Oh, never you mind. Go and practice.
But don't you see? We're just repeating the same cycle of pressure and elitism. If we keep chasing this construct of good enough, then we'll never be happy. This capitalist society makes us place arbitrary value on ourselves, and the truth is, we are enough.
That sentiment could be better expressed.
No! I hate you, and I hate that I still want to please you. Like, what is that?
That's just the way it is.
And through this tactic, Mozart went on to become the most successful musician of his day. Had there been therapy back in the 1700s, he might have been okay. But he turned out to be an alcoholic, and you know the rest. This is Don Wilson saying, you should probably see a therapist. Good night.
I'm so excited to introduce you to Australian Indonesian American Kate Siahan Rigg. She's an actor, stand-up comic, singer, and writer based in New York City. Her solo works, Birth of a nAsian and Americasiana, were both invited to the Smithsonian Institute, and she's performed her irreverent, political, and occasionally foul-mouthed comedy at Montreal Comedy Festival, the Perth International Festival, and on PBS, Showtime, Logo, Comedy Central, and NBC. Her most recent show, Zombie Asian Moms, is also being adapted to a film coming to you in 2021. Be sure to visit her website, www.katerigg.com. All right, take it away, Kate.
This is the one. Hello, HAPA Magazine and Model Majority Comedy Show. I am so happy to be performing with you this evening. I can't even tell you. I'm so thrilled. Even though we're in this weird cyber self-recorded on a cell phone, hanging shit from the ceiling and lighting from the ground and having your friends stand up on a pole and point a ring light at you. But you know what? I just want to be with you. It's time for community, especially in these times of the Kung Flu, China virus. You know what I am talking about, Asian Americans out there. This is a serious time for us, so it's good for us to come together, feel the rock and roll and the comedy and the community, and really be able to pull together on the things that matter in this world. Since we're not live, I brought my crazy, gritty brick wall, very authentic, genuine imitation brick. And you might say, Kate, we can see just by looking at you that you're HAPA. We know that, like us, you are half white, half Asian, a rice cracker, if you will. So let me clarify a bit. That is true. My mom was the Asian one. My dad is actually a big fat white guy from Australia. He's a Caucasian, which is interesting because he put his cock in an Asian, and they got me. Why did she use that in the beginning of her set? How could she curse like that? So dirty. I hate your father. He fat too. That's my mom's voice speaking to me from beyond, which brings me to the subject of the material that I'm doing. The first piece that I'm going to bring to you right now is from the show I did with my band, Slanty Eyed Mama. It was called Birth of a nAsian. Thank you. I'll wait. This show we did at the Smithsonian. We did it at the Comedy Central Theater. We did excerpts for television. And it was a very, this was not a basic show like, oh my God, she's so basic. But it was a basic show about deconstructing and reconstructing stereotypes to do with American Asians. Here it is, everybody. Rice, Rice Baby.
Cross-cultural confusion say, wise guy round eye no should be afraid to trade in his home fries for a nice bowl of steamed what? Rice, baby. Rice, rice, baby. Rice, rice, baby. Rice, rice, baby. Okay, you wanna steam my dumpling? Slanty mama gonna make your roll spring. Hi, Mr. Round Eye White Guy. How you like my straight hair and slanty eyes? Straight hair, even straight hair down there. If you look in my Hello Kitty underwear, call me, I'll set you straight. When you take me on a racially mixed date, rice. What the honky brothers call me, spice. Garlic ginger but no MSG. And if a player wanna kick some Asian game, I say, what you think all Asian hoochie look the same? Perhaps your chinks in it for a Hawaiian. Those chaps might be gooks made in Taiwan. Order by number, till you get it straight. Till you're ready for this dish on your hot plate. Rice, rice, baby. single white female. Hold still while I manicure your nail just right with a delicate French tip. I got your French tip, wanna see where I shoved it down like a sumo on the tarmac. Down, Mount Fuji's on your back. Hot Asian mamas in every direction. Gonna give the boys a big connection. 1-900 Ching Chong, live action with live Susie Wong. Oriental babies, Oriental tricks. I know how to chop your stick. Jump in my wok, I'll get the oil. Bring your noodle to an east-west boil. Order by number, sour or sweet. You don't have to be Asian to eat. Rice, rice, baby. Rice, rice, baby. Rice, rice, baby. Yeah, daddy, I'll take in your laundry. Be a Mata Hari to your James Bond. Relax, 15-minute massage. Or maybe nice origami corsage for your dream date with an Asian prom queen. Trade your milk for a cup of rice dream. What you think, Chinks? I'll tell you what it's about. Who round I see when he goes out? Who do you see when you pay for your laundry? Who do you see when you pay for your sushi rollin'? Asians into one concept. Things you buy and eat in most electronics. Opium, Olympic level ping pong. But there's more than ping pong in the life of a ching chong boy. There's a whole nother world in the heart of this Oriental girl. Rice, rice, baby. Rice, rice, baby. Rice, rice, baby. Rice, rice, baby. Oh yeah, take me home, Doris. In a nice white box. Come on, I got your chopstick. I said word to your mamas and word to your daddy mamas. Oh yeah. That tasted pretty good.
All right, everybody. That was a little Rice, Rice Baby. I hope you enjoyed that. So I'm going to get right to the next piece. As I take my little stand and say Black Lives Matter, knowing what a complicated time this is for us racially. I can't tell you how many kids have been emailing from the internet to me because I guess they kind of look up to me as some kind of elder. What? Hashtag Asian don't raisin. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, kids have been complaining to me about being in quarantine with their parents. And listen, I understand. Asian kids, I mean. You know what I mean. Not too late for medical school, even when you're 45 years old. So I understand also about the complicated xenophobia that's been happening to our fellow American Asians. I know, but this is going on in the country and we all got to get on board because you got to stand up for anybody that's visibly being oppressed. So here we are. I'm all for Black Lives Matter. And ironically, the piece I'm bringing you now is called White Girl Problems. Yes, indeed.
This song is called White Girl Problems.
This song is about superficial white girls who co-opt political language to use it for their own purposes.
I can't afford my latte. I'm late for the after party. Oh my god, this sauce is so spicy. Anything curry is dicey. And OMG, did we wear the same outfit? My Uber driver would not shut up. My Bitmoji is getting so fat. I texted my boyfriend, he wouldn't text back. And yes, I am the same white chick who takes advantage of rhetoric. I assume it's fine to criticize. I assert my right to personalize. If you're a sizist, an ageist, a gender-biased racist, a lookist, a supremacist, a privileged polemicist, a pro-lifer, a profiler, a lefty with a right hook, a phobic, entropic, assumptively myopic person, respect my white girl problems, or I'll have you fired from your job. Respect my white girl problems, or I'll break up with you. Respect my white girl problems, and let me tell you, I'm a lot. Respect my white girl problems, or I'll Facebook shame you and I'll write a blog and I'll complain. Then I'll eat my shame. Anyway. I have problems with my food. I wish I had much bigger boobs. I wish I had a Brazilian ass. I'm always late for spin class. I ran out of cash to buy more weed. I ran out of comebacks for my Twitter feed. I wish I had Asian skin and hair. I'm not wearing any underwear because I'm a feminist. What's a feminist? I think it's different for me. And yes, I am the chick who says, if you're a sizist, an ageist, a gender-biased racist, a lookist, a supremacist, a privileged polemicist, a pro-lifer, a profiler, a lefty with a right hook, a phobic, entropic, assumptively myopic person, respect my white girl problems, or I'll have you fired from your job. Respect my white girl problems, or I'll break up with you. Respect my white girl problems, and let me tell you, I'm a lot. Respect my white girl problems, or I'll Facebook shame you and I'll write a blog and I'll complain. Then I'll eat my shame. Is there gluten in this? Is there dairy in this? Is there sugar in tree nuts in this? Are there preservatives in this? Is there sexism in this? Is there racism in this? Is there a phobia in this? Is there a gender in this? Is there a label in this? Is there a trigger in this? Is there a this in this? Respect my white girl problems. I'll have you fired from your job. Respect my white girl problems, or I'll break up with you. Respect my white girl problems. And let me tell you, I'm a lot. Respect my white girl problems, or I'll Facebook shame you and I'll write a blog and I'll complain. Then I'll eat my shame. Anyway.
Come find me on Facebook or Instagram. You can look at my website, katerigg.com, or go to the Slanty Eyed Mama website, slantyeyedmama.com. I love you very much out there. I hope you're feeling okay, you're staying safe, and you're trying to eat less carbs.
Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you, Veronica, for having us. Thank you, audience, for watching HAPA Mag's 3-year anniversary show. We are just so thrilled that we could be part of this. And thank you to all of the amazing performers tonight. Like, you guys are awesome. Be sure to check out our latest issue. It is live at www.hapamag.com, and we have merch, so be sure to buy your HAPA Mag swag, and be sure to follow us on Instagram at the HAPA Mag, and at Twitter at the HAPA Mag as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Alex, and the amazing HAPA Mag team. It was so much fun co-hosting with you and meeting your performance that you brought in and mixing it with our amazing comedy team, Model Majority, the best in the whole world. So it was great meeting everybody, and I'm so glad you all came. Please follow us. We got a show October 3rd. It's Get Out the Vote show. And you can follow us at Instagram at Model Majority, Facebook, Model Majority Comedy, and Twitter, Model Majority 1. And also you can sign up for an email list at our website, www.modelmajority.com. And finally, please donate to Asian Americans Advancing Justice and fill out your census before the end of the month, because representation matters on screen as well as in your life, because government funding is based on that census. And so if you don't fill it out, we don't exist and we have no rights. So please do that. And thank you, everybody. Have a good night.
Thank you.